Good morning. Welcome back to Morning Live. Pamelo here in just a moment with your weather. Stick around for that. In the meantime, let's take you to the roads and give you a heads up about what you can expect if you're driving today. First up, load shedding in Joburg again this morning until just after 8. It is busy commuting areas. It's Rampark Ridge getting down into Cresta. It's also North Riding and Kaya Sand. And at the same time, Santon offline as well. Now, Santon will be offline until just after 8. It'll be that sort of half hour, 45 minutes between 7:30 and 8:15 where your approaches into Santon get really heavy. We'll track that as we get through the morning for you. Now, just want to stay in Joburg. We saw this yesterday. It's the SA20 cricket. If you drive in an afternoon between Rosebank and Santon, normally absolutely no problem. But we had an SA20 game at the Wanderers yesterday, and that's the traffic at 5 o'clock in the afternoon ahead of a 5:30 start of play. So that is sort of pre-pandemic, pre-COVID sort of traffic levels that we're looking at. We haven't seen traffic like that in that area for absolute ages. So just check the fixtures, SA20, if you drive through your Lovo, Melville, the Melrose area, and Santon, Rosebank. Just make sure you know when those fixtures you're on. You do not want to get caught in the middle of all of that. Here's a look at travel alert as well. If you're driving Mpumalanga, it's day 2 of some protest and unrest. It's sporadic. It's short notice. It's protesting on the section between Hazyview, Bushbuck Ridge, and Acorn Hook. So just at various times, the protesters will come out. They'll block sections that are 40. Cops will come, move them on. They'll move to another place. So, of course, it's a very popular route getting in and out of Kruger Park. Just make sure you're aware of that unrest in that part of Mpumalanga. We showed you this yesterday. It's the R103 between Colenso and Ladysmith. That road was closed again late yesterday afternoon. It stayed closed overnight, and it's still closed this morning. If you drive Ladysmith to Colenso, you take the R103 every morning. Again, you're not going to be able to do that. It's probably the long way around. N11 and N3 is your alternative route around that unrest in that area. It's just north of Colenso. And if you're driving out of Cape Town this morning, it is a heavy one on the N1. A bus overturning last night. They've got the big heavy tow truck there trying to recover it. It's N1 outbound just by the R300. But if you're moving out of Cape Town towards Kraaifontein direction, Paarl, factor in some queue time around that scene. Only one lane open.